Okay, spoilers for God of War Ragnarok right now, because we're getting into it, because we don't have a lot of time.
No, spoiler free.
Oh, spoiler free?
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil the end for you.
No, I'm not talking about. I don't even care about that.
Oh.
Like, let's, like I was trying to do with Black Panther, let's leave major plot points out. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's fine.
That opening sequence is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
That opening chase is literally so good. Like, it's that game. So, you know, the first game, it starts off slow.
Yeah,
right?
way
like,
slow.
You're just kind of walking around the forest hunting. This game is like, you gonna die.
Yeah.
And look who's doing it.
It takes, like, because I've replayed the first one a bunch of times, it takes a long time until basically you get to the lake before you're finally ramping up into some actual, like, good fights. That one, oh, it is, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Right off of the jump, you get into that. And then, I'm just saying, the thing with Thor, coldest moment in video game history. Like, top 5 greatest video game moments.
Wait, which one? With the fight? Just the fight in general?
No, the moment.
Oh man, this is so hard because we're not. Let's keep the spoilers only until what's been off on the trailer, at least.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you don't watch the trailer. We're just halfway into the game.
The quick time event that you get with Thor.
Yeah.
That incredible.
We're gonna have a half conversation until we can have a full conversation about this.
That's literally what I was. That's what I'm presenting to you.
But there's so many things I want to get into with you. It's so good.
It is. But can we acknowledge that?
Yeah.
That is.
But
top 5.
That is not even. But you say that, but that's not even the best moment of the game.
If that's not the best moment, then
there's that game. It continues to be so satisfying. The kills, the new animations are so fun. The way that you're interacting with the characters, the amount of characters that are in the game. Mm-hmm. Just that first sequence before you even so after the chase when you get back home, just that when Odin, because Odin's in the game if you didn't play the first game.
I watched the trailers. I watched all of them to figure out the old man you were talking about. It was Odin.
It was Odin?
Like, for sure.
For some reason, I remember seeing an old man with the trench, with the thing. It was just Odin?
It was just Odin.
Man, I just made that shit up in my head.
They just darkened him.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Was it fast, or did it hold?
No, he literally just opened the door, you saw him.
Oh, okay.
And then he took a step forward, like closer to the light, and that was it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like Traveler, Old Man Odin.
Oh no, it was regular.
I might have imprinted that for sure, because that's a form he takes.
Yeah, it was just darker. But yeah, Odin is so good. Odin is so good.
It's not the way I thought it was going to be played at all.
Yeah, he's so good.
They made this. Okay, so like the Norse mythology gods, they decided to make a big difference between them and the Greek ones. Mm-hmm. Like the Greek ones are bigger than life. Their powers are bigger. It's like if you kill a Greek god, you might disrupt the ecosystem of like. There might not be winter anymore. Like you might have just fucked up everything.
Very familiar.
And so, in this one, they're smaller, but their grasp is way bigger than you would think. Mm-hmm. Like we won't talk about it, but how Odin moves through the game is so deliberate. It's just like it's almost like if somebody who was like time traveling and they knew exactly where they had to be at the right time to make everything happen. Yeah. It's like so like precise.
Adam Sandler and Click.
So he zooms to where he needs to be, and he ignores the rest. But between Thor and Odin, they're played perfectly. Like it's basically a mob.
Yeah. How about historically accurate Thor for the win?
And people were upset about it.
Thor.
People were upset about it.
That's because when you think of Thor, you think of Chris Hemsworth.
He's a god.
Not the friend.
Not the friend.
The one. No, the ginger, who's in Asgard.
The ginger.
The big guy. You know how there's like the court of Asgard.
You mean his like friends?
Yeah, the ones who all get killed by
his
Thanos.
big friend. Yeah.
Yeah, they think Thor is Chris Hemsworth, not him.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, there's just all the characters you get to meet. It's just so exciting.
You can't tell. You can still tell what I mean, but when I was playing that game in the first part, it was like, this is the difference between a game that was on the PS4 brought up to the PS5 and a game that was made for the PS5. And I don't know if because we have two different experiences.
Oh, that's true.
But
because I played on PS4 and he played on PS5.
Yeah, when I'm playing that game, I'm like, oh, this was made for the PS5. Like, there's just stuff.
Because I don't know. Like, I know I've only watched like a little bit of your gameplay. Everything is shinier. Everything is more detailed. But I don't. When I play through it, I don't feel like I missed anything. If I ever do get a PS5, I would replay it just to see like how smooth everything could be. Because there is like sometimes like there's weird loading things that might happen, or like if I don't touch the game, I leave it on pause, I come back, like the frame rate will drop for a second while it reloads everything. I'm sure on the PS5 you have none of those problems, but like it felt like it felt nicer looking than the first game, even on PS4. But I didn't feel like I was playing a lesser... You know, like if people played Cyberpunk or whatever on regular console versus the other one, it did feel like I was playing a dumbed-down version.
Yeah.
Which is, that's on the developers that they were able to do that. But I'm sure there's cooler particle effects and like some nice like light shadow things that I'm missing out on, but it felt really... the whole game feels really good.
Yeah, it's incredible. They did a great job. And it's like... It's so much better than the first game.
Oh,
as far as just like... They were very scared in the first game. They were very scared. And it's like...
the whole first game, I know it's hard to remember, the whole first game plays with the idea if this is a continuation of Kratos' story or if this is a remake and it's a new Kratos and all that didn't matter. It's like until you get the blades... And he admits, like, yeah, I had a whole past. Until really late in the game, then they like stick to it. This one, he's just from Greece. It's like there's no play. There's a bunch of references to the old games and a bunch of like they're like, well, have you ever? Oh my God, this guy's a big guy that I've killed. He's like, no, I've killed bigger.
Yeah, like it's
there's a line he says where. He goes, they're like, oh, we have this guy, he's giant, it's going to be easy to win this fight. And he goes, no, I from experience, you could have the biggest monster and it doesn't help. And it's a reference to God of War 3, because I think he has Gaia.
Yeah, Gaia.
And then Gaia doesn't fucking help at all. You fucking fall out. Like, I think that the second one ends with him climbing up to Olympus, and the third one begins with him falling off of it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And I like how God of War completely changed. Like, the character, Kratos, has changed from, like, God of War 3 to...
Even between the last game and this game. Yeah. Because all of his... He was... In the first one, it's more... He's still mourning. And he's having to deal with his son. And he hasn't had a relationship with him. He's always gone hunting. He's always gone. So, and she was raising him, basically. Now, he's mourning, the kid's annoying, and we have to do this task that keeps growing every time we get closer to the thing. And this one, it's more, he's so terrified of losing his son, and he's so willing to set his own life down for him.
Yeah.
And the son wants to save him. And it's just like, they're both battling. They're both battling because they love each other. It's like the craziest story. The only thing I hate is the UI. Still.
I still like it. I like it.
The first UI is so nice. I don't like the map in this one.
I can't wait to cut Odin and Thor's heads at the same time with one blade.
Just one swipe.
Optimus Prime.
There's so many good kills. There's so many good decapitations, and one of my favorite ones always is when like he kicks the body up and it flips and he cuts it in half midair.
I like how for the Dark Elves, they still have some of the same they still have the legacy animations in them. But my favorite one now is the decapitation, but that takes off the whole whole like chest right here, like the whole left side. You're just like, the first time you see some of the new kills, you're just like, damn.
Yeah. There's some gruesome ones. Have you done the dual one with Atreus? So there's one where
I
like
just unlocked that ability before I stopped playing.
he like jumps on him and he's like punching. There's a few of them, but there's one where like he's like stabbing him and then Atreus runs up and they both give for a half a second. They both look at each other and Atreus is so happy and then they both stab him with their knives. There's like this half a second where Atreus looks at his dad and the look that they give is just like, I fucking can't believe this, and then they go for the kill together.
Yeah, bonding,
murder. But okay, it's a great game. But I guess we'll talk more about it later.
Go play it.
You gotta finish it. Once you finish it, we'll do a real. Even when you finish it, let me tell you, the in games there's like some post game missions. Can't say anything else.
Horrible.
Can't say anything else.
Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching the shorts. This is some nerd stuff on House of Wolf podcasting. Boom. We'll see you later. Adios.